All right, everyone. Thank you for joining today. I hope you're enjoying your Thursday in Parsippany, New Jersey. It's quite a warm one today here, unseasonably warm for this time of year. But today we are here to talk about Amazon, not talking about the weather. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make it quite easy for you, everyone here. Let's just make sure that we can get everything going. Some housekeeping stuff. It is recording, so if you'd rather enjoy the time outside because it's so nice out, or since it is getting ready towards the holiday season, the busy prep meeting comes ahead, by all means, drop out of this and go to that because that's very important. This webinar will be recorded actually, so that way you get to view everything at your leisure. Share this with colleagues that may have missed today's webinar that wanted to join in with you. Share it with family, share it with friends, whoever you want. This will be shared with you probably next morning at around 10:30. All right, also on the GoToWebinar control panel, we do have questions here. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. The more questions you get, the more fun and exciting it is going to be. So with that being said too, is also we do have today's webinar slides available for download in a PDF to go ahead and follow along and enjoy with us. So go ahead and download those now and get a looking at what we have to share today. This webinar is strictly going to be heavy around the presentation itself. We do have someone from the product management team here also. It's going to show you a little bit of M.O.M, but that's going to be near the end of the presentation and not as long as some of the other webinars you may have attended by us are product heavy. This is more presentation heavy, so just giving you a warning about that. The one that's been talking the most so far and doing the most is your product marketing manager here. My name is Sean Taggart. I've been with the company for about 4 years. Been involved with support and implementation before going over to the marketing side about 1.5 years ago. Joining me is our Director of Product Management, that handsome guy on the left, Ian Alano. Ian.
Thanks, Sean. Been with the company about 12 years. Started in support and implementation, headed that team, and then now heading up the product team, helping design new features and integrations with the M.O.M system.
Thanks, Ian. So let's get on with it. Let's talk about what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to give you an introduction to the Freestyle Solutions and Multichannel order management software, give a little background on that, give you a little introduction about what we're going to be talking about within Amazon and using an order management system or using multiple processes to get your Amazon orders up to date. We're then going to go into why Amazon and M.O.M are one big happy family and why it makes sense to do something like this. Then obviously we're going to have some questions and answer period at the end of the webinar, but by all means, feel free to ask throughout the duration of the webinar. We'll be more than happy to go ahead here and answer those questions as we go along. We'll actually make some time in there to pause for that. So let's introduce you to Freestyle Solutions. If you guys are aware of us, it's formerly known as Dynacomp. It was a company by retailers for retailers. Two brothers in the sheet music industry wanted a good way to manage and track their inventory and orders for the sheet music they sold. So back in 1985, they helped create and invent the order management category. Within that 30 years of experience that we do have here, 30 plus years now, it's been trusted by over 2,000 live customers. Going on to the next slide. Just shows you some of our customers that we do have here, especially with Carbon and Cobalt, Rachel Roy for your fashion, some other logos that you may recognize on here. RC Bigelow is a great tea company, especially for this time of year, except for today. Really want to drink some hot tea, maybe a nice glass of iced tea, especially in the New Jersey area. But as you can see here, some of the customers, as you can see, we do handle and manage all different verticals, so we can handle your vertical with no issue. Saying hello to M.O.M. As you can see here, we are an industry-leading order and inventory management solution. We specialize in managing orders, customers' inventories across multiple e-commerce platforms. Can't forget, we also manage the products across those platforms as well, obviously, since we have the inventory aspect of it. Since we were around for over 30 years, we do also have the largest feature set, so any feature set imaginable under the sun we do have. And then we do have the direct integrations or our robust API, which will extend our integration points even further. Going into this next slide here, what we show here is in the center, and that nice blue color is M.O.M itself. Today in the core category, we're going to talk about order and inventory management, two of the key things here for Amazon itself, and also our connector with Amazon. But we do also have the ability to go ahead and handle multiple different e-commerce platforms or marketplaces. We do have a robust API to extend some stuff out for you. If you wanted to use our own e-commerce cart, we do have one called SiteLink. We have a flat file import. And then we do also have another core feature in your customer management, where we do also manage shipping, financial reporting, security, we are PCI certified, and then we do have some warehouse capabilities in here as well. Really, when we come to Amazon, one of the two things we do want to mention and talk about is our order and inventory management. When it comes to order management within Multichannel Order Manager, or M.O.M for short, we do have the ability to view all orders in one location from all channels, which is nice because, as the holiday season comes in, you want a system that can handle everything at once, so there's no reason to go outside of your system to manage some of these orders. We do have the simple order entry for CSRs, so you can quickly enter an order and place an order in the system for you if they get a phone call. We do have the ability to view orders by different statuses to give you the ability to quickly process your orders. When it goes on order processing here, we want to talk about either going and doing it as a batch or going in one by one and doing it as a packer's workstation. Obviously, this gives you the ability to process the orders the way you want with the batch process. It gives you the ability to process all your orders all at once in one single batch. Obviously, with Packer's Workstation, it's more of a one-to-one feel with it. It gives you the ability to go ahead into the order and gives you more ability to scan and pack, do all that fun stuff. And then we do have our shipping service in the system powered by Shippo, which gives you the ability to ship out orders directly within M.O.M without going outside of any of the systems. With our inventory management capabilities, it gives you the ability to see all your inventory through all the channels, quick ability to handle your stockouts. We do have the ability within this system to handle multi-warehouse and gives you multiple VINs for a product in a single warehouse. So for overstock, or if you have multiple locations for a single product in your warehouse, we have the ability to do that there. It goes ahead and tracks your inventory down to that VIN level for some more processing aspects. Master your RMA process, you can go ahead and scan and receive inventory to make sure that you're accurately putting inventory in to your system. You have managed your physical inventory counts via our import-export tool, and then water scanning capabilities, which can be done with a partner of ours. With M.O.M shipping, we do have some supported carriers with UPS, FedEx, and USPS. Some of the benefits, like I mentioned earlier, started with the order management to streamline workflow. Everything's done within M.O.M. No reason to go outside to any of your other third-party shipping carriers to print out the label. Everything's done within there. And then we do have the ability to do smart shipping and guarantee buy. With smart shipping, it gives you the ability to either ship out the best way, which is the most cost-effective rate for you, or the fastest way, which is the most cost-effective but quickest way to ship out to your customer. And then with guaranteed buy, it looks at, say, for example, the customer wants it in 2 days. It looks at all the shipping carriers that are available and all the shipping methods that are available to get to your customer in 2 days or fewer, but also the most cost-effective. And then with our connection to 71 pounds, it gives you the ability to track the shipments and request refunds with UPS and FedEx. The nice thing about that, if for whatever reason they're late, you're entitled to some sort of refund for getting that late shipment based on the carrier's delay. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick break, but we're going to come back here and we're going to go into our story. So today we're going to really focus on two things with Amazon fulfillment, either fulfilled by Amazon or fulfilled by merchant. And then we're going to talk about something new with Amazon called Amazon Seller Fulfilled Prime, giving you the ability to be a shipper for Amazon Prime orders. So let's talk about a couple things here. We want to know about your Amazon experience. We want to know how long you've been selling on Amazon, as well as what industry and vertical is your business in. You can answer that in the questions panel on the right, and then we'll be able to answer any questions regarding some of the stuff that you may have questions on, feel free to ask questions in here as well. That way it makes it a little bit more interactive and we get to answer questions that you may be feeling. What are some of your problems today that you're going through with Amazon? So I'll share that as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a customer service representative who deals with shipping with Amazon. But after that, we're going to show you about how M.O.M handles it. Well, right now we're going to talk about prior to him going to M.O.M. Right now he is using Amazon with Freestyle M.O.M. He has the ability to ship and send out his products more in a quick and efficient way, and that's helped save time and money. You know, obviously with the holiday season, the more time you save, the more stuff you can get sent out, which gives you a little bit more revenue for you guys to focus on other things. But let's go back in time here. Let's talk about what he did prior to going to Freestyle M.O.M. You can see here he's very happy about his choice of going to M.O.M, but there were times where he wasn't so happy. So with that being said, let's introduce you to the Great Outdoors Company, the popular fictional company in Dover, New Hampshire. So please don't look that up. It doesn't exist. We're going to meet you to the customer service representative and warehouse member, Sam. He does it all. Obviously, during the holiday season, he needs to do as many things as possible. So Sam here is, happy going along his day. He has an order management system, and he also sells on Amazon. So, common thing is they're, have an Amazon system, and they're doing their thing within their OMS system, which you might be doing right now. You don't know, or, you think it's the norm. He logs into Amazon Seller Central to see all the orders that have come in. There are orders that came in. He's printing out packing slips, and if he is selling on Seller Prime, he's buying shipping if it's Prime related. He's eventually ordering the Amazon fulfilled by Amazon Seller Central orders that are sold that they have to ship out themselves, or any Prime orders they enter into their OMS system. They ship those orders. They go back into Amazon Seller Central and update the shipping information. They process the order in the OMS to make sure that it's shipped out. And then they repeat this each time to process the Amazon orders. Now, you can say that, maybe not a big deal, but as your business grows, the order volume grows. And then when the holiday season starts, it grows even more, which at this time, Sam's sweating a little bit because he knows this is going to be the most important holiday season ever. As the CEO likes to tell him every year, because every year their order volume grows. This causes Max to freak out a little bit and to have his head spin because he's not able to manage these orders himself. He needs something to help him. Now, let's go back to that picture. He called up Freestyle Solutions and he said, I need help. I need something to help manually, to automatically automate some of these processes for me so I can save time, save money, and also get these orders out a lot quicker. So, with that being said, he introduces himself to Freestyle M.O.M. With Freestyle M.O.M and our Amazon connection, we do have a direct integration that talks back and forth to one another, bilateral communication. We download the orders from Amazon itself. We'll give you the upload order acknowledgments and let them know that it's been downloaded into the system. We'll upload package information. We'll print those shipping labels for Prime orders, and Ian will show you that in a little bit, talking about buying postage and everything like that. We will upload any order adjustments, any changes that need to be made to the order, any updates to the order that's been processed. We'll synchronize your product inventory to make sure that you're getting the accurate levels to Amazon so you can actually sell those products. And then obviously we will be able to process and publish new product information. So with Freestyle M.O.M, we talked about the following, and we can do the following. We can save your time, energy by automating processes like Amazon order entry, or inventory adjustments and shipping status updates, so you can focus on other areas of your business, such as purchasing, because you want to make sure those orders, those products that those orders are selling, you get the amount of product that you need. You get to focus on other areas of your business because this process that you're used to manually do is now automated. It takes away from the errors for double entry or anything like that. It's easier to scale your business when you have everything in one system. So the OMS can handle not only Amazon, but all the other channels you sell on, plus handle your shipping capabilities and also some of your purchasing and warehousing. It's a no-brainer to go to something like this. Finally, you'll be able to get the orders into your customers' hands faster, with fewer errors, and they'll be very happy about it. They'll be able to go ahead and purchase from you again because you made them happy, you made them want to sell. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass it over to Ian right now, and Ian's going to show you what I was talking about in regards to Amazon. Ian, take it away whenever you're ready.
Thanks, Sean. If you could just confirm that you see my screen.
Do see it.
Perfect. So we're going to go into the setup first, just to show you how we set up the Amazon within the system. Within M.O.M, you have the merchant settings where you can set up your Amazon information. You have your merchant password tokens, your secret keys, and within each of those settings, as far as if you want to default any shipping methods, priorities, item on the fly is something that if you don't have a matching item in M.O.M, M.O.M will actually have a placeholder for it, so it can still fill that order. We recently added the Prime order shipping. Prime order shipping, or Sell Fulfilled Prime, was introduced a couple of years back, where sellers can now advertise Prime shipments. And with that requirement, Amazon would like you to ship within a particular promise day, so typically 2 days or whatever the promise day is to the end client. So what they do is they require us to print the labels. So now that's why you see if you go to your Seller Central Prime account, you can actually log in there and you can buy shipping. And what they do is they actually, when you hit buy shipping, it gives you all the possible services that can deliver to the promise date. So what we're doing is, instead of having an OMS system, entering the orders, then going to Amazon, print the labels, and then updating the OMS system, vice versa, we're saving time by letting the M.O.M system print the labels for you. So with that said, we have some logic here. So we can set it to automatically pick the lowest cost. We can automatically pick fast delivery date based on early estimated or latest estimated. We can also map it directly to a service that you'd like. So if you always want to ship, let's say you FedEx Ground no matter what, you can also do that, and we'll map it to that. But the way M.O.M and Amazon Prime works together is that we actually request, use their API, get the labels, and then we save it locally, and we then print it to our own forms. If you're using our L form, which is a form that has the packing information and the label together, make it easy workflows for your warehouse and packers. So they have the packing slip, they peel the label and then put it in the box, and then put the items in the box, and then off it goes to the carriers. We also have some settings for inventory. So if you want to sync different values to your inventory, as far as if you want to sync everything for a particular product, you can do a percentage. That way you can avoid some overselling. If you're selling in multiple channels, you want to make sure you kind of manage your inventory properly. So if you want to avoid some of those, you can have some settings here so that you can set percentage or a certain number of units you want to make available to your store. So I'm going to say that here. So once the setting is configured, we're going to go into the Ecom Manager Station. So the Ecom Manager Station is going to give us the different stages or different tasks that you can do within M.O.M. So as Sean mentioned before, we can download orders. So here you have all the different actions that you can do within the M.O.M program in integration with Amazon. So you can download orders directly from Amazon, again, streamlining the process and reducing the errors that you can come across by doing double entry. We also upload package order information. That way that we let Amazon know that the orders have been downloaded. That helps avoid downloading duplicates. We also do upload package information, which is the shipping information. So once the order is shipped in M.O.M, or once the label is bought in M.O.M, the shipping information is automatically updated in Amazon, so that the information, the tracking information, is right there for the client to follow up on. We also then upload any order adjustments. If there's any returns or cancellations, you can do adjustments. We sync inventory. We sync new product information. And the newest feature we added was the Prime support, which allows you to print labels. So within here, we can view the different labels that's ready to go to Amazon. So I'm going to show you one of the orders that we have set up here. And we're going to do buy shipping here. And this is similar, if you guys are familiar with Seller Central Prime, you can actually buy shipping, and this will bring up the different tabs or different services that's available. So this is actually calling to Amazon, getting the services, and letting me know that these are the services available for me to use So I can then pick and choose. I can require delivery signature, adult signature, or no confirmation. I can set the ship date if I'd like. So I can set this to today, and I can hit save. And once I do my pick ticket and packing slip, I'm going to go to another order here. You can see the confirmed shipment. So this is an example I made where I processed the pick ticket and packing slip, and I can confirm the shipment. So confirming the shipment actually now allows you to print the label directly from M.O.M. So again, to reiterate, what we're doing is we're using the Amazon API to grab the label from Amazon and then printing it to your L form or your Ltron 4x6. Again, saving you time, so you're no longer jumping back and forth in two different systems. So just to recap, the way M.O.M is going to save you time is it's going to allow you to download orders directly into the system. It's going to allow you to process and ship those orders, and it's going to allow you to sync the inventory and tracking information back to Amazon. Again, streamlining and reducing errors within the system. This will allow you to scale, like Sean said, and makes your holiday experience much smoother with your customers and hopefully satisfied customers and returning customers. So with that said, I'm going to give it back to Sean, and then we're going to open it up for questions.
So to reiterate what Ian said here, and talking about what we talked about before I gave it to Ian, you saw a little bit about saving time and energy because processes are now being automated instead of you going ahead and doing it manually yourself. You're actually going ahead here now and you're saving time, you're saving effort, and you're also reducing risk of error because there's no double entry, there's no mistakes and mistyping, misspellings, whatever the case may be. It's going to be easier to scale your business once again since everything's coming into one system and you can do everything out of one system. Lastly, with this being all automated, with this being all in one system, this helps you get orders out the door faster with fewer errors into the hands of your happily waiting customers, especially during the holiday season where they're getting frantic as it is because they waited too long to buy the product that they're wanting to get their loved one for this holiday season. They have the ability to know that it's going to be shipped out quickly and efficiently, and that's all done through Freestyle M.O.M. So we wanted to thank you guys today for joining us. And you can actually go ahead here and call us at either 800-858-3666 or email us at marketing@freestylesolutions.com. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions in a timely and efficient manner. With that being said, Ian and I would like to thank you today for joining us here, going over the Amazon and stuff with you within Freestyle M.O.M. Like I said, make sure you email us or call us with any questions. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.